Hi guys, this is Zach from Watches on You, and today I'm taking a look at the Omega Seamaster 300-meter diver in rose gold, or Sedna Gold as they say, as Omega calls it, titanium and tantalum. So this is a limited edition of 2,500 pieces. You can see it has a little plaque on the side right there in rose gold as well. And they decided just to kind of make a different model with some different color combinations that is just very unique and you're not going to see anywhere else. So you can see it has a relief bezel in rose gold instead of the ceramic bezel that the regular Seamaster 300 comes on. And the base of the bezel is actually tantalum instead of titanium or stainless steel. The main case is titanium, but then the bezel is tantalum just to give it a little bit of a different tone. And then also the center links inside, in between the two rose gold thin links, are tantalum as well, which is just a cool different element. Hublot has done watches in the past with tantalum cases and things. It's very heavy. You don't really notice it on this though, however, because it's a titanium case. It still is much lighter than a stainless steel watch. And one other thing I find interesting on this timepiece is the dial, where instead of actually having the waves be recessed in the dial, they have the waves actually pop out. When on the regular Seamaster 300, the wave markings actually are depressed in, and then the main dial is in front of the waves, and the waves are white. Instead, these are metal, and then these are actually coming out of the dial instead of in, which is something I find interesting. And then I really love this relief bezel. It's just so much more, I guess, unique than the ceramic bezel. And you can see it has this kind of a bit of a brush. It's not a brush texture, just kind of a bit of a rough texture, and then it just looks so nice. I like how the numerals are polished. I just think it looks very nice in comparison to just a ceramic bezel. You also have a rose gold helium release valve as well. The toothpaste cap, as some people have called it, which I think is an interesting name just because of the different shape of it on the new Seamaster 300s. But so the movement in this, though, is going to be the same, except for the fact that it actually is a no-date model. So this watch does not come with the date. It's still going to have the in-house Omega movement, and it's going to have the features and everything of that movement are going to be the same except for the date. So same powers or same everything. If you want a little bit more in-depth on how that movement, what that movement's like, you can go see our review of it. You can actually see the movement in the back here as well. Again, it's finished in the typical Omega fashion with kind of the radiating Cote de Genève. It's just a very well finished movement. There's a sticker on there. That's why it doesn't appear very shiny, just because there is a sticker because it's a brand new timepiece. But very well finished movement. It's a fantastic workhorse, really no problems, and I do like actually the added kind of simpleness of this dial without a date, and I think they should make a regular stainless steel model without a date. I think it would just be, I personally prefer no date watches, so I think I would really like that if they did that. But so this watch, now actually I'm going to go into a wrist shot of this watch. And so this watch comes in a price of $13,000, which is a lot, even for a two-tone watch, especially because there isn't actually that much gold in this. I think you're getting a lot of that value out of the fact that it's a limited edition, even though it is still only limited to 2,500 pieces, which is quite a large number, actually, for a limited edition timepiece. But, I mean, $13,000, you are getting two-tone watch. You're not really going to see many of these out there at all. It has tantalum on it, which is something just cool to see a watch made out of. Not a lot of manufacturers do work with tantalum. So if you really like the design of this piece, I'd say go for it. You're just really not going to find another watch that can kind of meet up to this in terms of styling. But otherwise, I think I would have liked to see the price a little bit lower on this, just because I think $13,000, you're starting to get into two-tone Rolex territory, and Omega traditionally has been a little bit below Rolex, so that's just kind of where I'm at with the pricing. So thank you guys for watching this video. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. Thanks.